Hello everybody, I'm roroDOTA and I'm bringing you a game from the Fastcup Grand Finals series between RmH, Rikimaru Haxers, and Derer Female. That fam stands for female. That is. Anyways, Rikimaru Haxers. Really like the name. Such a great name. Anyways, first of all, we got Nerubian Assassin banned out and Dark Seer banned out for the Derer side, banned out by Perfect Void, of course, the captain. And of course, we got Magnus, such a strong hero, banned out in reciprocation by the Rikimaru Haxers, and Wisp banned out. This Wisp ban out, it pushes through an extra hero, and that's why Coddle and Batrider are both picked up by Rikimaru Haxers. They get to quote-unquote tier 1 picks, and the Gyrocopter as well, which is nothing to scoff at either. And we just saw Naga Siren get played by Nulia, of course, last game in a complete stomp up against iLegends. They're a great team as well, iLegends that is, but the play coming out from Derer last game was too great. It was insane. The coordination and synergy they had, the decisions being made by Perfect Void. So Windrunner again picked up, and Undying. It looks like the three same heroes that we saw played last time, last game versus iLegends. Anulia, of course, up on the Naga Siren. Malashka playing Undying, and of course the offlane Masha playing Windrunner. So Disruptor ban out, and that makes you kind of think that might be a respect ban, just because of how often Perfect Void plays Disruptor and how good she is at him. Jakiro is well banned out because almost automatically it comes to mind that with the Undying pickup and how aggressive of a hero Naga Siren is, it looks like Perfect Void is building towards that aggressive tri-lane. So banning out Jakiro, banning out Disruptor, banning out Shadow Demon, banning out all these really aggressive tri-lane heroes is definitely a plus. That's going to prevent early domination and late game, like a late game lockdown. So BH is banned out, someone you really don't want to play against either, especially because Rikimaru Haxers are still lacking that offlane hero, as well as Syllabear, two heroes that bring, well, one that brings like, insane DPS to the table, and the other one that brings like a lot of burst damage as well as the ability to just make constant money, turn things around, to turn team fights around in regards to the money that you make. Like if you lose a team fight but you get a few kills, you know, it balances out the money with all those track kills, and it really allows turnarounds. And even if you lose all those towers, even if you lose map control, besides losing that map control, there's not really a difference because you get the track gold in comparison to the tower gold. The only difference is that you lose really map control. So Bane picked up as well, so it looks like this will be an aggressive tri-lane. PL hasn't been banned out yet, so Rikimaru Haxers might be looking to pick him up, especially if that's a support Gyrocopter, that is. And if that is a support Gyrocopter, then that's going to be a really aggressive lane as well. So this will be interesting to watch how this plays out, how this pans out.
10 seconds remaining.
With the, with that flat cannon and the Illuminate, as well as the Phantom Lance or Spirit Lance, whatever it's called, coming out from the PL on Rikimaru Haxers. Hard carry is picked up already for Anulia, the Naga Siren. Bane's been picked up. I assume that's going to be played by Perfect Void, and the Undying's going to be played by Malashka. Masha's going to be on that Windrunner, and we're still looking for that mid-hero for Leia. So we'll see what gets picked up. Pig's still waiting on his last pick.
Puck.
It's gonna be a Puck, so it's gonna be a
Dire team pick.
Interesting. Does that mean it's gonna be okay? So OD's gonna be picked up for Leia. Also gives a lot of carrying potential. He's gonna bring that to the team as well as DPS, and that huge ultimate, Sanity's Eclipse. That just sounds like such an awesome ultimate as well. So we got Anulia up on Naga Siren, of course. Leia on, almost said Leia on Nagi. Leia on
You really should
OD.
prepare for battle.
What the heck? Take this shop away. Masha is on Windrunner. Malashka on Undying. And Perfect Void on Bane. And we're seeing a line being drawn. Maybe it's going to be going down through here. Pigs up on our Guido. Ubi's on Puck. Ice on our Beastmaster Random. On Betrider and Bullpoik on our Keeper of Light Ezalor. We're seeing lines being drawn out from here. So maybe I'm not sure if it was from Bullpoik that was coming from, or what. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. Not sure who's that coming up from.
Hello?
If that was from the Keeper of the Light or from Bane, but they're gonna wait up here. This is what we see a lot of teams do, but usually instead of over there, it's over here. But I guess that is the equivalent for the Radiant side. Automatically, we see a huge ward that's gonna impact the game in a huge way. It's just way down there, right? That's such a great position for a ward.
Or
I'm not sure if that actually does that even give vision? Interesting. Does it give vision? That's the question. It doesn't, or is that maybe just to block the camp? Who knows? I don't know. A nice aggressive ward. We see these getting thrown out all the time. Masha's down low. Gonna be mixing it up with the unstable pig, known as the Gyrocopter, and Bullpoik. Okay, I'm gonna call you Ezalor. I'm sorry. Random mid lane, just jungling it up while Puck's gonna be playing the mid lane. It's an interesting choice. The whole wave of trees here has been cleared, so that pull from this camp this way is still possible. Looks like Random's just gonna be stacking up this camp as of now. And it's gonna be Brother Ice playing that offlane hero on the solo lane. Bullpoik and Gyrocopter up against the Masha Windrunner. And we're seeing a pull almost immediately. Nope, it's just a stack. So Malashka got a Sal, Boots of Speed, bought up. We see her going with that Boots of Speed build all the time. Like she just buys them up right away. It's really interesting. I guess just for that chaseability. Anulia, on the other hand, has some decent regen. The Stout Shield for the survivability as well. And the pull just happens almost immediately with the double stacked camp. Masha has the ring protection building into those tranquil boots, I suppose. Bullpoik, he just has a clarity on him, and good on him for having that clarity, for understanding that mana leak doesn't come to level 2, and in a tri lane it's kind of difficult to get that level 2. Well, I guess it's a dual lane, but still, when you're letting the carry get all the experience, you're not going to have that mana leak for a while. Lise has that her bottle already a minute and 50 seconds in, and I'm sure Ubi does as well. No, he's getting close though. Has a null talisman though for that stat boost. Brother Rice just gonna be pulling the stack in this ward. Looks like this ward didn't block the camp, and it doesn't get vision, so I'm kind of confused by the purpose for it. Maybe it was just a mistake by throwing it down there. Who knows? EMP shift to, I'd say EMP shift. Why did I just say that? Phase shift. EMP shift. Bullpoik just chilling right now. Brother Ice is as well. Really doesn't have the soul ring yet, so not really able to farm up this camp just yet, and it's only one level in the axis, so not too sure how efficient that would be. This tri lane he's up against is kind of dangerous in the Bane, in the Naga-Sound and the Undying, so maybe he's just going to be waiting here, stacking and pulling, or sorry, stacking the entire time, and that's about it. Seeing stacks come out from Bullpoik as well, pulling it into the creep wave now. Masha just farming it up as well. She's getting closer and closer to her boots, and 940 gold already on the Gyrocopter. 16 for 7 on the Naga, 15 for 6 on the Gyrocopter. And Brother Ice, he's just chilling. Looks like he's gonna go back into lane experience range, and Anulia has 3 levels, so she's 2 levels almost on him. She's about to get 4 though, and he's about halfway, a little bit more than halfway. Never mind, I forgot that one creep gives you like an entire level at level 1. Astral Imprisonment going up on Puck, and this is such a great thing about OD against intelligence heroes. Not only does it take away their mana pool, spells that they're heavily reliant upon, but also their last hitting power. So Leia's gonna have to be sure to just spam that. It's off cooldown now. Are we gonna see her throw it off? Yeah, she's gonna go invisible and just cancel out the invis. I'm seeing farming coming up already by Brother Ice. It's about 3 stacks on there now. And another Astral Imprisonment. Meanwhile, Batrider just stacking. Look at the huge stacks. I think that's like, I'm not even sure how many stacks it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5 stacks. What the heck? That's more than 5 stacks. Okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 stacks. Interesting. I'm really intrigued by how much gold it's gonna give him. He's level 2, about 500 gold. We'll come back to you in a second and see how much he has. Building towards us, soaring up on Beastmaster. Meanwhile, Anulia, Magic Wand, 1200 gold. She's getting free farm. Might as well just go for that Radiance, to be quite honest. And meanwhile, this Gyrocopter, what did he just buy up? Looks like it's me Phase. No, it's gonna be a Hand of Midas instead. Just a recipe though. No Glove of Haste yet, so it's not a full one. Still not bad timing. Not bad timing at all. And top lane, just some more stacking and pulling going on. Perfect Void and Malashka doing a great job here, giving Nagasar the solo experience. A little bit of a failed stack here. Aggro range didn't. And Puck cleans up the kill on Leia. I assume it was the Illusory Orb that got that. I'm sorry I missed that first blood, guys. I was too busy talking about
I feel like a broken record.
the good job that Perfect Void and whatnot are doing top, with giving full experience to their carry. And this is something I don't see a lot in a lot of games. It's really frustrating because, yeah, we're seeing Rasha just come and cleaning up the pull camp. Another thing we don't see a lot from offlane heroes in lower level gameplay, or even a little bit, even some high level gameplay. Anyways, I was saying, it really pisses me off when the tri-lane stays in the lane, and the point of it is the point of a tri-lane is to ensure that your carry gets full farm, gets solo experience, or as much experience as possible, which essentially is solo experience, and as much gold as possible. So if you're staying in lane, Midas is now up on Gyro, by the way, as you can see. Tranquils are up on Anulia, not sure what she's going for. Yeah, I really think she should just go for Radiance though at this point. She's getting free farm, or at least the Midas.
I don't mean to be
keep up with the Gyrocopter farm and the flat cannon.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Giving me Astral Imprisonment and TP in as well, holding Ubi in place for a little bit. Shift has been used, no Lucio Orb available, but there is a Dream Coil though. Can just shift right back out, and that's why it's not really sure what that Illusory Orb was for, but ensured the safety of himself, so it was worth it. So in most games, as I was saying, you just see like all 3 heroes, like 1, 2, 3, they're just constantly in lane. Well, that looks evil. Anyways, they're constantly in lane. They're just taking away the experience from that carry. You know what? Like, what Bullpoik right here and the Batrider are doing, they're just staying. Well, I guess the Batrider doesn't count, but really, if you look at high level gameplay, the supports just stay in the forest, and they just stack and they pull and they get experience for themselves and they farm that way, and they just let the Gyro pretty much just solo by himself. And if he gets in trouble, they'll just run in and try and save him. That's about it. Oh, Leia's getting really low, but she will drop. There's a Dream Coil as well. I suppose that's what she used to. That's what that was used with to get the kill. There's a Brain Sap as well. They lose the Orb out, and the Sleep's gonna pop off as well. Here comes Coddle. He's gonna take the Sleep just so Ubi can try and chase down this kill, but it's not gonna happen. Leia's just not having a very good time mid. 0 for 2. Malashka just pulling at this point. Little bit of a failed pull. It is gonna push a little bit, but who cares? Who cares? And 49. We're seeing a lot of, like, this is a high level farm game. We're seeing 50 last hits up on Gyrocopter. General rule of thumb is to get at least 50 last hits every 10 minutes. That's what high level gameplay expects. So if you can surpass that, it's all the better. We're seeing 52 last hits on Gyrocopter 8 minutes in, 51 on Anulia. They're pretty much tied up there.
Sorry,
38 on Leia and 25 on the Batrider, but take into account Batrider just stacking and pulling, he's making room for solo experience somewhere else, and Leia is mid lane, so. And yeah, so it does make sense. The Dire side, let's see. So there is level 3 up on the Beastmaster, just getting shut down at this point.
It would
No kills
appear
up on him yet,
Radiant's
though.
top
He's playing a little
tower is
bit,
under
maybe a
attack.
little bit too passively. He's been stacking these Ancients, hasn't really got any kills on them, or CS from them yet, but regardless. He's just going to run, though. Maybe it's not such a great idea to kill off, or at least try and kill off Brother Ice by herself, because no one else is here. And she's going to maybe rotate mid, try and help out a little bit. There's a Dream Coil as well. Shackle is going to miss. The Illuminate's going to pop as well. And there's the ultimate coming in from Nagasiren. Takes him in from behind. This is a great setup. Tombstone's going to drop as well. Are we going to see an all pop off? No, because they're all silenced. There's the Riptide as well. It's going to armor reduce all of them. It's going to bring down Coddle as well. And a nice play coming up from Anulia. There's going to ensnare Batrider right on top of the tower. Looks like the Decay is going to drop as well. And Masha needs to just throw out some power shots, maybe take down some creeps, give them some room to push on this tower, and there's 2 down as well, and the game's tied up now, 2 for 2.
I don't mean to be alarmist,
Glyph was
but
forced out.
Radiant's structures are not only fortified,
Some pings
they
coming
are
up. Anulia is going
positively
back to farming
glowing.
after setting up some nice kills,
Sorry,
a nice team
I
fight
just
there.
noticed that Dire's bottom
About
tower
2 grand
is under
off
attack.
of her Relic, if that's what she opts to go for. And you know what, why not? Why would you not go for Relic? There's
Dire's
a lot of
bottom
squishy
tower
heroes
is
on
under
RmH's
attack.
side here. You know, in Puck and Coddle, Gyrocopter himself is relatively squishy as well, but with that Midas advantage in experience and levels, he will be a little
Dire's middle
tankier
tower is
than
under
usual.
attack.
But Radiance Burn will still affect all of these heroes significantly. Bull Poik is coming in, as is Batrider. 1k up on the Batrider at this point, on Tranquils, looking to build towards that Blink Dagger. Anulia still farming it up top lane, getting some nice equilibrium in the creeps here. Astral Imprisonment pops off. I assume it was Obi. Yes, it was. There's Dream Coil as well. They're going to go in on Leia, and Leia's getting dangerously close. There's the Flame Break, and the ult pops off from Leia. Sorry, not going to do too much, but they're going to secure a kill on the OD. Anulia's just not having a Leia's just not having a good game at all. Anulia, on the other hand, is having a great game. 2.1k, and that looks like a Relic. 62 for 22 at 11 minutes, and you know the gyro is 71 for 16, and this tower is getting relatively low. Yeah, they're gonna let the creep wave push in and then just nuke it down so they can deny the tower. Smart play coming from Masha, although the siege creep is still no. Yeah, they still got it. Nice play.
How about that?
See pings come up
Dire's
from
bottom
random.
tower
I guess
has
she's
been
telling someone to stack. He's
denied.
like, hey guys, stack that can for me, eh? If you want me to have a Blink Dagger, stack it. There's the ensnare going off on Puck. And Nulia's going to secure herself a kill. 2.5k gold. She's just stacking it out at this point, and she's getting closer and closer to the Relic. It's only 11 minutes in.
Radiant's
She
middle
did-
tower
yeah, she did
is
get a
under
wand
attack.
and a stout shield. It's going to slow her down a little bit, but increase her survivability that much. No, she's going to opt to go for Diffusal instead. She's just going to pick up those 2 Blades of Alacrity. That's kind of a bummer. I wanted to see Radiance. You just love seeing Radiance. There's the K going in. Shackle's going to barely miss. Not sure how that did. The Tombstone as well. Call down. And it looks like Malashka's going to be the martyr for this one. Yeah, Masha's going to secure a kill on the Gyrocopter, but that's highly worth it. There's a Midas going on. He's building towards his drums. He had enough for his drums, actually. Phase drums, Midas. 12 minutes in. That's great farm. And they really needed that kill. Yeah, Gyrocopter got a little bit cocky. He was... Where was that kill? It was about right here on the Tombstone, and that's so much far up by this tower. Leia's still farming it up. Hasn't secured that 4 staff just yet. What's coming in on the courier? Let's take a look. It's just an energy booster. I assume that's for Masha. She loves doing this. She likes to just pick up tranquils and keep assembling and reassembling, or deassembling and reassembling her boots, so she can get mana boots and tranquil boots at will. And that's, yeah, that is for her. Random, getting closer and closer to this Blink Dagger, and when he gets that, it's going to be helping out RmH significantly. It's going to give him that ability to just chase down kills, to initiate kills, and to really just dictate on what terms the team fights happen. And there's going to be a roar going up on Nagasiren as well, so Nulia's going to get picked off, and it's going to be a carry for a carry as well as support. Ubi versus Masha, bottom lane. Ubi doesn't have the Blink Dagger up just yet, even though he's 3 kills in. Courier, that is going to be a drum for a gyro, and he still has 700 gold in the bank. This is a really farmed up gyro, and
Dire's top
I'm
tower is
curious to
under
see what's
attack.
going to be picked up. They're already instantly just pushing into this tower, and
Dire's
Malashka
structures
can't
are
do too much by herself.
cunningly
TP's coming in
fortified.
as well, though I
Radiant's
assume that
middle
is from
tower is
Anulia.
under
Nope,
attack.
that's going to be from Masha. She's
have
just
no
going to
reason
walk
to
away, so they
lie
can't really do
about
anything.
such
Nice
things.
shackle. The tombstone drops as well. This might be the death of Gyro. Actually, it will be, especially with the ensnare popping off from Anulia. There's the Ascendance Eclipse as well. Not going to do too much damage. Brother Ice and Cuddle going to try and run away. And there's the ultimate as well, popping off from Naga Siren. Leia's here as well. Masha's here. And Malashka's here. They're going to do a lot of damage. There's going to be the Astral Imprisonment as well. Steal their mana and their intelligence before they're down. Masha's going to drop. That's 2 down. That's going to be the last 2 popping off on Leia as well. And Bullpug is just right-clicking her to death. And that's going to be 1 more death. That's 4 down for RmH. Buyback from Puck. And that's going to be Decay and the death of Batrider. Right after he gets his Blink Dagger, he just dies. How sad is that? Anulia getting closer and closer and closer and closer to these, this Diffusal Blade.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ubi still. No Blink Dagger at all. And Beastmaster. I really hope those aren't drums he's building into, because Gyro has some drums. And they're instantly, RmH is instantly going to try and get some counter kills from the last initiation. Sleep goes off, and there's the roar as well. And this is 1 dead perfect void. That rocket barrage does so much damage. Brain Sap tries to get executed, but it's not going to work. And there's Malashka as well. She's low already though. I assume she TP'd in from bottom lane or something.
Is being attacked like
Meanwhile, mid lane, Leia's behind the tier 1 tower, and now Batrider's going to scare her away, but the flame break's going to miss completely. You can attribute to that's ironic because the sticky napalm is what slowed her down, and what made her turn so slowly. If she wasn't sticky napalmed, which what random sticky napalmed her, if she wasn't sticky napalmed, he would have hit the flame break and potentially got a kill. Although the ultimate wasn't up for a few more seconds, still possible. So it is going to be Yasha that okay, it's going to be Yasha Gyro's building towards. They're going to take these Derrier squad by surprise. That's 2 hit with the Illuminated as well. The Tombstone's going to drop as well. Decay, searching, but it's not going to hit anyone. The Sleep's going to pop off on Bullpug. And there's going to be Shackle. It's not going to latch. That's so much nuke damage though. And Leia's here as well. They're going to try and get another kill, but it's a little bit out of position. Call down as well, but they're all going to get nuked down. And there's the Wild Axe. Not going to anyone. The amount of damage that comes out from that call down is just insane. You can see like how squishy these heroes truly are. Yeah, that's just so much damage. 450 as well as 70% slow. That's just cray.
Must be done.
And the Diffusal Blade is up now on Anulia as well as Tranquil Boots. Magic Wand, 15 charges. That's it's a lot of charges. Batrider. So it's 5v5 at this point. Gyro is on his way, and this ult is up for Naga. Ult is up for everyone at this point except, and yeah, it's gonna pop off right now. Illuminate's gonna go as well, and there's the Mirror's Edge or whatever it's called. There's gonna be the roar that pops on the call down. There's just chaos everywhere. The call down's gonna hit. It's doing so much damage. And Undying he's going after Ubi, even though he's double damage. The Tombstone, it's gonna be focused by Bullpug. Bullpug, what are you doing, man? You gotta be over there helping out your Puck. That's 3 down for Derrier. And that's gonna be 4 down for Derrier. And it's a nice team fight going towards RmH.
Death from above.
And that call down just did so much damage. And Masha's the only one to survive it. She's on her way back home now.
Dire's middle tower.
She needs to get out of there.
I feel
She
like
do what
a
she can
broken
though.
record.
And I don't know if it's just me, but all Windrunner
Dire's
players
middle
are just
tower
so
is under
ballsy.
an
Like if you play Windrunner,
extraordinary
you're just a
amount
really
of
ballsy
stress.
person. Like it's not because of her's a hero, just because like how the people play with her.
Dire's middle tower is
That makes
up.
sense.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Like it's always the Windrunner that comes
any
back.
fool can
Like
see.
your teammate is dying over here, and there's like 6 people over here, even though there's only 5 people on a team. Like it's always the Windrunner that comes back, like 4 staffs them, like runs over here, like blinks over here, shackles someone there, power shots over there, and like Wind walks away. It's always the Windrunner that does that. Gyrocopter getting dangerously high amounts of farm. Doubling Anulia's farm at this point. Has a Midas up, has a Yasha up, has Phase Boots up, has the drums up, and building towards that BKB about halfway there. And Perfect Void's going to get sighted. There's the Dream Coal as well being used, appropriately so. Perfect Void just opts to go for the mini stun instead. The call down just going to nuke her down so fast. It's ridiculous. Asha as well. She's just farming up. Can't really do much at this point.
Dire's middle tower
500,
is under attack.
500 GPM for the Gyrocopter. He's sitting at 5, 2, and 3 with the Midas that's just boosting his farm so much. It's insanely much. Insanely much. That sounds so cool. Random's gonna blink in on the Anulia. Anulia has her ult. That's probably what she's gonna have to use right here, actually. Yeah, there we go. And the fire's gonna. Oh, she didn't even get a chance to go. She got silenced anyway. The animation for her hands was going up, and she didn't even get a chance to use her ult. This is just meticulous play being used right now. Meticulous strategy, meticulous decision making being used by RmH, and they're just picking everyone off. And that Bat Rider pick, that's what I'm talking about. He's just such a strong hero. 4 staff is about to be up at about 160 gold now. Blink is up as well, and meanwhile, bottom lane, Masha does get killed off by the Gyrocopter. It looks like it was the call down that was used.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
BKB's up in about 700 gold now, about 600 gold. There's a flame break as well. It's going to just break apart this entire engagement. Bullpuck is getting singled out, and there's the decay. Blinding light as well. The brain sap's going to nuke him down, and are they going to get this kill? I'm not sure. Soul Rip's not going to do enough damage. And the blinding light has expired, so they can kill him. One more decay is all they need. But the Dream Coal is going to mini stun him instead, and Coddle's going to be able to get away. The Tombstone's going to drop. Liz is going to chase after Ubi, but is it going to be enough? Astral Prismate's going to pop. No, she face shifts away. Ubi, nice play coming up and there's the Astral Prismate. Face shift was on cooldown. I think Leah actually baited that out by canceling the animation. There's the Fiend's Grip as well, and Ubi's going to be going down so fast to this damage. Or will she? No, yes she will. The amount of damage coming out from OD is insane as well. There's just damage coming out from everyone at this point in random. 4 staff up in 1,000 or 100 gold, sorry, and BKB is up for Pig pretty much in like 20 gold. And Anulia just really needs to be farming at this point by herself, but I guess she can't do that. Like right here, this looks relatively safe. Relatively safe here as well. Relatively safe here as well. But then again, the wave push pushed all the way over here, so bottom lane probably the only viable option. Black King Bar, as dictated by the on-screen prompt, has been bought up by our Gyrocopter, and damage is about 173 right now, as well as the magic immunity, the movement speed, the drum tankiness, and that phase boot. Not to mention the Midas acceleration, the farm. It's 15 for 12 at this point, and let's take a look. Gold-wise, it's about 7,500 in favor of RmH. It's about experience, about the same amount of experience as well. Malashka just chilling, going down the lane. There's a Illusory Orb getting thrown up. Ubi wants to go in. You can tell but the Illusory Orb has been used. Flat Cannon is on cooldown, sorry. Cooldown is available though, if they deem that what they want to do. Broken Ice comes in through the back, and he has his ult as well. And Luxembourg lag, and there's the Roar that pops off as well. And Leah, she's gonna just eat so much. She's getting so much damage. The Shackle as well. It's gonna latch the Beastmaster to his board.
Being subjected to extreme violence.
And now we're back at a stalemate. Although, yeah, there's 3 ults that have been popped for the Radiant side. Whether there's none been popped on the dive. There's the Tombstone going down. The ult's still going on. There's the Riptide. There's the Dream Coal. The call down as well. There's so much damage. Sanity's Eclipse is gonna do what it can as well. Nice shackle to the tree, but it's gonna be a zombie instead. Moonka doing what she can, and there's so much damage coming out from this Flat Cannon. Bane's gonna go down. Coddle's gonna go down. Odie's gonna go down, and Naga's gonna buy back. The DOT from the fire is doing so much damage as well. And what are they gonna do? Lashka's running off. Nulia is coming to the rescue. Moonka just power shotting whatever she can, but she needs to get out of there. There's a Blink Dagger up on random. Ubi's gonna get ensnared, and Anulia, you gotta get out of here. Drum popped as well, you heard that, so they're gonna be able to catch up. And oh, there's a nice shackle. It's not gonna latch though, and Gyrocopter got ridiculously loaded, close to dying. Sorry. Mech is still not up. Masha's playing really well this game, though, and there's a sleep that's going to go off. I'm not sure if this is the greatest idea. Shackle's going to latch almost immediately, and this is the decay as well. Brother Ice is just going to go down. Random decides he can't really help out, and it's true, he couldn't.
Sad for you.
Wand, Brown Boots up on Bane. Looks like Pipes what Malashka wants to build towards. Masha, on the other hand, needs to build up that mech, and that's what she's exactly about to do. Force Staff up on Leia at this point, and Anulia, sorry, has her Diffusal up, has that Magic Wand up, has the Tranquils and Stout Shield up. Random, on the other hand, Force Staff, Blink Dagger up, Full Poik. Mechanism, you need to get that Mechanism up, man, and he's working on that right now, only a few hundred gold off. Ubi, still no Blink Dagger, 24 minutes in, and that's ridiculously late in a high-level game like this. You see 555 GPM for the Gyrocopter. That Flak Cannon just boosting his farm insane amounts, as well as the Midas. 182 for 17 is what he is.
Stay near.
Dreamcoil is going to pop off. That's Ubi just silencing everyone with the wind. We have Call Down as well, and they're all stunned inside the radius, so that's just going to be an easy kill. Roar was used as well, but that's kind of an overkill. Necronomicon bought up for the Beastmaster. That pushing power is going to help out a lot. He's going to push up against the Undying, Nagasiri, and the Windrunner, of course, with the power shot. Can't be underestimated. It is a decent tool. Masha's just going to get just in time. Or will she? Yes, she will. Blinding Light could have been used to cancel off that TP, but it wasn't for some reason. Masha will be getting away. There's the Mechanism bought up as well. Leia, what's she building towards?
Blow to the Dire, their bottom tower
I have no idea.
has fallen. Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So we're going in for Roshan as well. Brother Rice is on the front lines tanking it up. And do we have any room at all on Gyrocopter? Not sure if we do. Maybe he's just going to throw the Midas onto the Courier and just take it back when Aegis is gone. Wouldn't be surprised. Courier is on its way.
Roshan has fallen.
Blink Dagger's up as well. That's for Puck. But Puck is going to be the one picking up the Aegis. It is true, because, sorry, the Gyrocopter hasn't died at all, and like, you know, 2 kills here, it's not that big of a deal, but when you're here with no escape mechanism, dying only twice in like comparison to the rest of the kills here on heroes with escape mechanisms like Puck, who is like 3 escape mechanisms, it's kind of insane. Cuddle doing what he can, pushes out a bit and recalls in Gyrocopter. And there's the MKB being bought up as well. Masha's just not going to have a very good time against this. This MKB. BKB is what Leia's building towards, and Nulia, what are you building towards? Nothing on the Courier. Just a TP. And that is going to Nulia. Undying, getting closer and closer to the pipe if that's what he wants to get. Maybe that is just a casual cloak, but highly unlikely. Bane as well has only a circlet. Calling with strength and average speed. Looking to tank up a little bit, and this top tower is just gonna melt down so fast. As well as that cuddle push. Sorry, it's just gonna go through all these creeps like that, and there's not gonna be any line of defense to hold them back from taking down this tier 3. Besides Anulia and her ultimate. Vicky time Sandy's Eclipse, and the Bat Rider does try to go in, and he blinks out of the way, so there is no shackle. The line was right to shackle Ubi and the Bat Rider together, but
Dire's top tower is being attacked like
he blinked out of the way. So nice play coming up from Random. Wild Axe as well, and there's the Riptide.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just pushing. It's pushing. It's doing what he can. But a little bit of a stalemate here, and I guess they're using Gyro to bait this out a little bit. He doesn't have the Aegis, but Nulia knows. She knows that they're just baiting. Or maybe they're just waiting for the creep wave. Maybe it's simpler. There's the last suit going in on Undying. He's just frozen in place at this point. And there's the ultimate popped off. Nice timing. They waited till the Undying was ready as well. Tombstone's going to go down. And the Sand Eclipse, is it going to be ready? And there it goes. But it's not timed properly. The roar as well is going to go off on everyone. And everyone's in trouble here. Looks like OD's going to be going down. It's getting so low as well as Beastmaster, as well as Puck. Puck's going to go down. Call down as well. That's 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. Dare's on it. Oh! Gyro got a rampage! Gyro's got a rampage and killed them all!
Stunning development. Dire's top tower has fallen.
And the amount of damage he's doing at this point is just insane. 142 plus 139 with the MKB, with the Yasha, and he still has $4,000 in the bank. What is he going to be building towards? Maybe that data list is what we're going to be seeing.
Smiling, but not in their direction.
They're going to rotate directly in for this another set of racks, and nobody can really deal with that. Buyback status. The only buyback status that say yes is
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to
is for the RmH side.
Dire's middle barracks has. Oh look, Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
It's gonna be an easy set of racks, and as soon as I get this, it's gonna be GG. But
tower is under
it looks like Dare wants to fight this. All the ultimates are down that really matter at this point. Winner's the only ones that are up. But there's Undyings as well, and they're gonna just get lassoed right into the call down. Look at the amount of damage, and Stare's gonna pop off as well, but it's not gonna be a big deal at all. Look at this. The coordination from this AoE base team. There's a roar as well that pops off. It's gonna bring down Leia, and the Cuddle Blast is gonna bring down Masha. The synergy from this AoE beast team is just insane. And to do this to a team of such a caliber like Dare FM,
Dire's bottom barracks are under.
it's just not something you want to take lightly.
There are more where that came from. Wait.
So thanks for watching, guys. Twitch.tv/roroDOTA, YouTube.com/watch. You can find my other stuff, such as VODs and
I have it on good authority that the Radiant now
and like
have
other game
mega
stuff.
creeps.
I'm gonna just about to cast the next game,
Radiant's bottom
so stay
tower
tuned for
is
that,
under attack.
and I will.
Has that ever
see you
been
later.
cause for celebration? Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress.
Triple kill. Let it